Well, it's a beautiful, sunny Texan day, and we're here to walk through our latest version of the Durham. Very proud of this moment, very proud of what we've been able to accomplish for this client. And I would love for you to come with me and let's go through and have a look. Oh wow, there's so much beauty in this space. Gorgeous study right here, beautiful place. I mean, the windows, the view, everything is fantastic. And the ceiling has so much interest here as well. You know, for a Durham plan, the idea is to create something that is, you know, small, but big at the same time. Something that you can live in and leave. You know, if I've got a chance to go to Europe for a month, I've got a chance to go to Colorado for a few weeks, whatever it is, you're able just to get up and go and then come back to this, I don't know if manageable is the word, but just this beautiful, large feeling, smaller space, something that just doesn't take a lot of maintenance. The beauty of this place is amazing. Sorry, I keep looking here. The ceiling's unbelievable. Let's start here in the kitchen. So the kitchen is really the centerpiece of a family's home, but the sink, I don't feel, should be the centerpiece of the kitchen. Centering around my chores, my dirty dishes, all the stuff I've got to do, it's not the view I want in the middle of my home. I spend a lot of the time at the sink, so I want to be able to look out. I want to be able to see my land. I want to see the view. I want to be able to enjoy the space. And then when I'm sat here and I'm drinking coffee, or I'm eating, or I'm having dinner, this is not prompting me to do anything other than just enjoy the space. Similarly, it gives you great preparation area, it gives you such a functionality, and it brings back the concept of the kitchen table being the heart of the kitchen. But this time, it's much more beautiful. The Durham also gives you so much in terms of cabinetry, tons of cabinetry that really, I should probably look at the numbers because probably should bake it into the cost, but it's not, and it's here. And you have all of these counters and all of these cabinets, this beautiful range top here, the gorgeous fridge and the gorgeous freezer, the appliances that are selected here. I mean, it's just, every Durham's different. This one is different from the others we've done, but every single one, whenever you walk into the kitchen, the first thing you think is, oh wow, this gives you so much, but it feels like a kitchen that you would find in a 6,000 square foot home. It really does. And all in, like, you know, 2,400 square feet. It's a fabulous space. There's so much ability to move. There's a separated cleaning station, cooking, preparation, storage. And even the pantry, given the size of the home, still has and retains all of the principles that we talk about when we're building pantries. I want the lowers to be deep so that you can have an appliance kitchen in your pantry. The uppers can be narrower and really to mimic the depth and the storage capacity of everything you have in the kitchen. Because a pantry needs to be functional, have electrical outlets, look, come and have a look. So I don't know if I can do justice to the space and the feeling of light that's coming in here. I mean, just the space itself, obviously as I move around, you get a perspective on how much space there actually is here. But the space itself kind of belies the fact that, you know, we really didn't draw a bigger room. What we did here was use reflective surfaces to manage and bring in light. And then the vault here is this magnificent piece of centricity that kind of creates this design line. So you kind of cross this design line with this. And for anyone who knows some of my designs, you understand why that's important to me. But the simplicity of this space is really not really an abundant element of it. The simplicity of this space is great. It leaves you with like a canvas, but the elegance of this space is what gives you those bones, that substance. And that's really what we wanted to do for this family. And I think coming through here, we did actually a walk through here when it was being built with the community. They organize a walk every kind of month or so. And so probably 3-4 months ago, we had to do a walk through here, and it was still in a very unfinished and unrefined space. It was still very much a construction site. So to be able to come back now and look at this video maybe and see what we did here, you know, it's kind of, oh wow, night and day. But this was our intention. So taking our clients' ideas and dreams and the anxieties and creating a space like this is a very fulfilling moment for us. So the dining space is slightly different here. We still wanted to have one dining space, but the casual dining here has more formality to it, because obviously the kitchen has this opportunity with no sink in it to be much more of a dining, breakfast, kitchen table type effect. So this is a space that will be used less often, but they still wanted the formality of being able to come to a dining room. And I think that this here, with the ceiling treatments and everything else, but it still works and talks very cleanly and very obviously with the spaces it connects to. So natural light, simplicity, elegance. But imagine having this huge dining table in here and just this beautiful view of both the front and also the back. Welcome to the primary suite. And honestly, this is the payoff. This is all about why you build on land. Just these incredible views. The space itself, because it's a destination, you feel so calm. Like it's not a thoroughfare. You're not going through this into a bathroom. You're here. This is the termination point. This is the end of the day. This is the start of the day. But this view here, it's just magnificent. I feel so rested, but there's something else I want to show you. This bathroom really does define simple elegance. You don't need me chatting away. The images will do their own talking. Please have a look around. So even in a small home, it's still important to me that we don't compromise on anything. You know, the height, the width, the space is still important, because people, I mean, I always fight back on the concept of there's wasted space. I don't agree with that. Otherwise, why would you build on an acre, 2 acre, 3 acres? You want the space, you want the feeling of space, you want the lightness of movement. And so having these tall and exaggerated spaces really helps you feel the timeliness, the substantial aspects of the home and the elegance. But I won't compromise on where I locate powder rooms, owner's suites, these sorts of zoning, which is very much our own here at Royal Texan, are very important. So a powder room has to be located in a place that affords people comfort and privacy. So just off the kitchen and this world-class pantry, we have a mudroom, powder room and a utility right opposite this beautiful owner's suite. So it's really important that we maintain a separate space for guests, other family members, that sort of thing. And so when you look at the Durham plan online, I really want you to have a good look, see how we've still managed to, like the Winchester, like the Hereford, like the plans that we create a separate space away from the owner's space where people can feel relaxed and at home, and that can give them some privacy as well. Come on in and have a look around as we look at the guest suites. Well, where could we be going to now? Often people ask us about guest spaces and do we have any plans? And yes, we do, but really they're so personalized. We really like to create our guest spaces around you and your ideas. So here's one we've created, and I'm going to show you around. Oh, look at this. What a space. I mean, the thing is, it's like, what was that movie, Austin Powers? I should know, Austin Powers, right? With my accent and everything. But it's like mini-me. You know, it's this gorgeous, gorgeous home that retains all of the same characteristics that you find in every Royal Texan home, but slimmed down for a mother-in-law suite, a guest suite, an outside office, a yoga studio, a work from home situation. There are so many uses for this. I love that we've still created a uniqueness with the ceiling height that speaks to an elegance of design and a charm. I mean, this to me is a cottage. I don't know about a guest suite, but I think I could probably live out here. And no, your eyes do not deceive you. The cabinets are pink. So we love when we're able to personalize for somebody, and somebody here is looking for a very pink kitchen. And I think we've done that, but we've still managed to retain a beautiful pink with gold and cabinetry details and countertops that really, I mean, it's functional, it's still pretty. Have a look at this. And of course, every guest house needs to have its own laundry. Every guest house must have its own powder. And of course, beyond that, every guest house must have a lovely mud area to be able to stage and drop garments when you're coming in. But every guest area must have a beautiful bedroom. So you can see our client is beginning to move furniture in, and that's great, because what that shows you is the space that's created in this guest house for a lovely bed, the space around it, bedside tables, and you see that all of the Royal Texan principles of light, of beauty, that we haven't compromised. We still have our 8-inch baseboards, we still have our tall ceilings, and it gives this guest house just such a sense of majesty and destination. But also, still, with a owner's bedroom or a guest bedroom here, you still have this as the destination. The bathroom is still over there. You're not walking through the bedroom to get to the bathroom. And it's amazing when you really kind of force yourself to adhere to those principles, what can be created. Speaking of which, let's have a look at the bathroom. There you are. So this, believe it or not, is a bathroom, the owner's bathroom to a guest home. Still has all of the exquisite and elegant details, the simple elegance that really is the hallmark of Royal Texan Homes, but it even comes with this beautiful and large closet. This is a guest house, it's hard to believe, but what are your ideas and how can we create them for you? Well, that is a guest house, and your guest house ideas are personalized to you. This, if you know this client, this is the most perfect use of space for what they have in mind. You know, this whole thing we do is based around being able to deliver on promises. But it's more than just the business. There's an element of this where you just want to capture and give so much of yourself. And when you see it come together like this, and our client just left and just is giddy, it's the most fulfilling thing. You know, I don't need tombstone. I don't need epitaphs. I have these beautiful structures all over Texas that I'm leaving behind. And this is definitely one of those moments where you're just incredibly proud of the job that we do. I guess I don't live here, so I better get going. It's hard to leave this place, so I don't know, mission complete maybe? Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.